Derya Şahin is our next speaker. She has started her very fresh career in Basel's criminal court recently as a judge. That qualifies her as the youngest judge in Switzerland ever, man or woman, which is making us proud, making Switzerland proud. So she's actually an exceptional young person who accepted to join us today. It's an honor to have you here, Derya. Your honor. Derya will talk to us about her story.
Thank you, also, for this kind words. I will begin now. So, dear successful Turkish women, dear friends, and dear organizers. Firstly, I also want to say that I'm really happy and honored to be here today. As you can probably hear, I don't feel very safe to speak English like the others. So I hope you will forgive my mistakes. When I first heard about the Turkish Women's International Network, I was extremely glad about it. I believe that the presence of all of you, every single one of you, has a great importance for all women all over the world. I believe that we can be at least a motivation for the others, maybe also an inspiration for changing their personal attitudes towards life. Maybe they will ask themselves the following question: why not? Today, I want to tell you about my life story and the key decisions and points which helped me to be what I am today. Maybe I should first tell you who I am, or tell us a little bit about my life story, but I will continue. As she said, my name is Derya Şahin. I'm 25 years old and currently working as a part-time judge at the criminal court in Basel, here in Switzerland. As she said again, I had the great honor of being the youngest judge here in Switzerland. It is interesting that a Turkish woman is the youngest judge in Switzerland today, especially if we compare this with the fact that one of the earliest, if not the first, full authorized female judge was appointed in Turkey in 1913. But let's go to 1989. Next one, sorry. I was born here in Switzerland as the youngest family member, again youngest family member, though only 18 minutes after my twin sister, Chala. Twins are great, but it was difficult for my parents who worked full-time and didn't have the means to look after two babies without the support from the extended family. So they took our grandparents' offer to babysit and sent us to Erzincan to live with them in our village for a while. We returned at the age of 5 to Switzerland when we began with kindergarten and the regular school life. I learned to speak German at school, and as you can guess, I had many language problems. At the age of nearly 12, my parents decided to send us to a private school where we could speak German with Swiss children. This decision of my parents was surely an important key decision for my career. It was easier to improve my language by speaking with Swiss children. But at this point, I want to tell you about the most important motivation that I had for my career. My family. I have an interesting family. I think that each person has a different source of their success, and mine is really my family. My father is a karate teacher and a businessman. As my own karate teacher, he taught us to have discipline, to know how you can improve your concentration, to know both the mind and the body. These are the criteria that you need for being successful in anything. Sports are important for having a balance in your life, but also for learning being social and knowing other people. All of which can influence your life. Among all people I have met in my life, however, my twin sister, Chala, is my #1 motivator. She always believed in me and encouraged me to try my luck. No matter the case, she can always give me the right advice. I think it's also important that everybody has a person in their life who supports them in any decisions. Another point that I want to talk about is one's attitude. Oh, we are here, sorry. If I think about my own attitude towards life, I realize that I'm extremely curious, but really curious. I always want to know more and learn more. And I really always think why not? I also always think there is nothing to lose by trying something. It doesn't matter if you succeed or not. What's important is that you have tried it and you have one experience more, even if it is a bad one. My holy life motto is that I would rather regret that I did something than regret that I haven't tried it. Regarding to my profession, I wasn't sure at the beginning if I can really decide about the life of others. Not all cases are so simple that you can be sure if somebody is guilty or not. But on the other hand, I know that I can help victims. And this justice is my professional conviction. As you can see, I don't have a specific event that has changed my life completely. I think all of my small decisions were steps to my career. Important is that there was no magic or miracle in my life. I just always say yes to the opportunities in my life and ask me the question, why not? Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Derya. That was wonderful to hear your story. Don't go away. I just want to, first of all, want to ask, is it hard at your age to be in this community? Are there others who are as young or at least close in the age, or is 25 really, really young?
If I compare this with the other judges, I have to say that I don't know any other judges under 30, okay. So it's really young. You can see that some judges think that you're just young and you have luck in your life, or I don't know, yes, and I don't look very serious. So that's another reason.
All it takes is a jacket.
Yeah. Yeah. So. But I think it's okay. I know who I am, and it's important what I feel and not what the other says.
Also, of course. So I have to add that Derya also has finished detective training too. I'm hoping that none of you would need her in her judge career, because it's a criminal court. I don't want to see you there, but she does the detective work too, so just so that you know. Thank you very much, Derya, and thank you for accepting in your very busy schedule. She did say she was working 150%.